Gotta be careful. It's about 35 degrees right now. It's about to get dark. Parking lot is not very full up at all. But all this sludge is going to turn to ice pretty soon, and it's going to be a freaking skating ring out here. Next to my tent, I kept on hearing creaks and pops as the ice started melting. I guess the integrity of the branches that was on, like look at this. This is crazy. But like as soon as the ice started melting, I guess the weight of the ice made it so that some of the branches just started breaking under the load. But look at this. It's all shiny. I was going to charge up my stuff here at Wendy's. A couple of you subscribers sent me a few bucks for a meal or two, and I appreciate that. Thank you. But it'd be nice to get inside to stay warm. But look at this. But once the dark gets here full on, it's gonna be slip sliding away, man. And I really don't want to be out in the skating ring without skates, you know? This is the view from my bed. Most of the time it's just really dark in here, and but thankfully today is the weather is kind of moderated, so the weather currently is low in the low 40s overnight and mid to high 40s, maybe even 50s during the day, which is pretty cool because I can survive now. It's not as much of a challenge. Trying to figure out, I was in the library yesterday and trying to figure out like what kind of job I could get, and I just kept looking and looking and looking, and it's not finding anything, so that's very frustrating. What's up, everybody? I'm in my tent. I'm feeling like crap, and this is a normal state for me nowadays. I don't really have the energy. I don't have the momentum. I really need to get out and go to the library today, and I just don't have the energy. So I was talking to a friend of mine on Marco Polo last week, and she was just like, I hate watching your channel because it's so depressing. And I was like, yeah, imagine how I feel. Hey guys, how's it going? I took like 3 caffeine pills, 600 milligrams, just to get to a normal pace. I think like when people do drugs or they, suck down caffeine or whatever, they're always going for what they feel is a normal threshold. Either if they're too hyper to calm down. A lot of pot smokers, been my experience, they do that to kind of calm down, whereas other people do caffeine or meth or whatever to get up to a threshold that they think is normal. Like I definitely feel below the threshold. On a scale of 1 to 10, if 5 is an average of energy level, I'm at a 0. So I'm always struggling to, I'm about at a 2 or 3 right now with the caffeine that I got, which is great. Without caffeine, I would be always down. And the problem is without any energy, you don't have any, you don't really have any motivation. I mean, you're like, I'm always just falling asleep or nodding off. It's that kind of thing where I'm just
I don't have the energy to do anything, and so I always fade off, you know. And that's like a horrible way to live, honestly. And then you throw that in with depression, um, it becomes really hard to live, honestly. I got a haircut. I actually cut my own hair. I bought with the last of the cash that I had from a subscriber that sent me last month. I bought uh, the, a, uh, a hair trimmer thing that's USB operated. It's smaller, so you have to make more passes, but it's renewable, so I can use it like next month and the month after. I don't have to constantly have to worry about getting a haircut at the hair salon or whatever you call it. Um, I'm at the library. I didn't really want to come to the library today because I was just like, well, what am I going to do there? Charge up and watch TikTok or something? I mean, it's not really life. Um, but I had the energy, so let's take advantage of it, you know. And it's kind of like rainy, not rainy. I can't wait till the rain is just gone, or more gone than now. Summertime, springtime would be nice. Um, you know, the problem is when you're homeless, like time flies by differently. It's uh, you know, if you have a bad day, it turns into a bad week, and you just kind of let it go. You know, uh, looking for a job and stuff, it turns into a month or two, and I'm still looking for that ideal situation because, like I said, getting a job is not the solution. Just getting a job where I work part time or whatever, I'm in pain all the time, that's not the solution. It's starting to rain again. That's great. But when I get, um, maybe I'll go back over to the other seat that is covered. Um, I'm looking for a solution that's going to not just get me hot meals and shit, but like um, something that's going to get me out of the situation I'm in. Get me a savings, get me a vehicle, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move. Um, but like just having a job is not the solution. And a lot of people like out there, you know, in internet land are all about like, well, you just need to stop and stop leeching off the system and get a job, man. A job doesn't solve everything. Um, in fact, to get out of the situation that I'm in here, it's almost I wouldn't say impossible, but it's I would have to uh, ride along the threads of fate to uh, get myself in a good situation. I mean, the cost of living here is so crazy, um, but I'm willing to try. I just have to have. I'm willing to try, sure. But I'm not willing to. I mean, it might get to a point where I have to get like another part time job or something like that. Okay, we'll do that for a little bit, and then get a little bit of extra cash. The thing is working like in a position where I'm walking around or squatting down or bending down is just so painful for me. So painful. Um, Maybe other people have a better threshold of pain than I do, but for me, it's just not. It's not workable. It's not doable. Um, I just don't have that tolerance for being in pain all the time. Um, but anyway, um, uh, right now I'm just kind of waiting um, for things to change. Um, that doesn't. That's not a good rule of thumb for most people. They're like, you're just waiting around for change, waiting for serenity to happen. What's going on? Um, but it sometimes it does. If you wait long enough, sometimes stuff does go right. Especially when you're in a position where you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything to change your position. And that's where I'm at. I'm in a point in my life where I can't do anything to change. I'm so tired all the time. Um, I'm so like I don't have any energy. Like I have to really push it just to have regular. Like right now, I took 600 milligrams of caffeine just to have the ability to talk, but also to walk. But I still feel like if I was in my tent, I'd fall asleep. It's I'm still not nearly where I need to be. Um, I think a lot of it has to do with the skies, right? The skies here are always gray, and there's not really any sunshine, and that's, it's an emotional letdown, really, honestly. And so, yeah. So, I really got to figure something out, man. Like, I've been really low. Like, the depression has been killer lately, just absolutely throwing me down. And so, and then last night I woke up feeling pretty good, and I was like, what the heck? Feels like I've been in this fugue state, this dream that, and feeling pretty good. And then today I was feeling pretty good, and then I started feeling down again, and then I'm back up. But like, I've got to figure out how to, like, what's going on with my body. It's got to be something. My food stamps kick in tomorrow. I've got to go and get some groceries, something good, something to help me. Um, More exercise, more, I don't know, just figure out what's going on. I can't live like this, and I've got to figure out like the job situation. Like, I need like a full-time freaking job that's not going to kill me in the short term. Even if I'm in pain, I mean, I'm trying to avoid that, but you know, maybe I can find some way to medicate um, and not have to be in pain as much of the time. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the solution is, but something's got to change. Because I can't keep on living like this in this depressive state, this hell, really. Um, I don't know. I know I don't look it, but I'm actually feeling good today. Yesterday was like a sunshiny day, and I don't know. I started looking up, you know, started feeling positive, and that lasted throughout the day. Um, I mean, there's changes I have to make, to my diet. I need to exercise more, but that's going to come with the better weather. I mean, who wants to walk when it's, raining all the time? But it's pretty out right now, and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that things are going to get better. Spring's on its way. The weather's getting nicer, um, and I feel like um, the last month or two of darkness is gone, hopefully. And yeah, I'm finally looking forward to the day and start looking forward to um, my life. So, yay. I hope your road's a good one. If you're homeless, I hope it doesn't suck for you. Signing off.